first of all, many congratulations for this historic achievement of yours. How's the feeling? Have you settled in? Has the nerves settled in now? Coming back to India, going to Nagpur, now coming here to Delhi. How has it been?
Thank
Get the camera.
Okay, which one?
You have to answer looking
Okay.
at the cameras.
Thank you so much. It has been very overwhelming coming to India with so much, seeing so much love from people, seeing so much support from people. It has been really nice. It has been quite an exhausting trip and also an exhausting few days, but I don't think my heart could be any happier.
Divya, now 44th in the world, Grandmaster, 88th in India. And what do you want to say about this? You talked about the norm that you wanted to become a Grandmaster. So how has it been like from, starting your journey at a very young age and now at 19, World Cup winner, candidates also is just luring down the corner, Grandmaster. How has it been for you?
Definitely very surprising and not at all expected because I didn't have a norm going into the tournament and now I'm a grandmaster, so quite a pleasant surprise, I would say. And it has been years of sacrifice and hard work and also so much luck in my career, and I think this all of it has come to this.
Either your mother was you throughout the tournament and now your father is here. How do you look at the family support? How important is
I think family support is the most important along with a lot of other factors, but I think when your family supports you, you feel much more confident to go out there and give your best, and I have been very lucky, I've been very blessed. My mom was taking care of me the entire tournament and she was there when I needed her, also my parents, family, so yeah, I think it's very important.
You have admitted in games saying I'm pretty sure I'm messed up with ending at some point. How can you improve this?
Definitely by studying endgames.
You admitted that at the end game, I'm pretty sure I messed up with ending at some point. How are you working on this aspect of your game?
I would have to repeat my answer. I would have to say that I have to study a lot of endgames and get a lot more practical experience on it.
what is your biggest from this tournament, from your experience, what you have learned?
I think this tournament has been the biggest test of resilience, and also it was such a long event, so it was definitely tested my physical, emotional stamina and also how to handle my nerves in the crucial moments, so I think that is my takeaway.
Divya, now going ahead as candidates, and then you'll most probably aim for the World Championship as well. So how will you prepare for it? Going forward, because right now is the time where you'll be, bombarded with media attention. All the events will be taking on, will be on the run back to back. So how are you looking the road ahead, and especially you'll be meeting Koneru again in that tournament. So how will be your preparations?
Obviously, I cannot go much into depth about my preparation, but for now, I think I haven't had enough time to actually process it, and I definitely will have a full focus plan and will give my best for the tournament.
You talked about resilience. Suzanne Polgar, I had an interview with her as soon as you were declared victorious. So she told that your resilience is your best asset. What do you want to say about that?
I think it was very nice of her to say that. I think it is definitely one of the things that has helped me come this far. That and always fighting till the end, because I think that even in this tournament that has helped me a lot.
You have been
This
compared.
particular tournament is for women's chess in India, 4 players in quarterfinals and all Indian final.
I would say that it definitely helps the chess in India, and I'm hoping that it becomes motivation and inspiration for a lot of young girls that are out there and they are watching and they are having big dreams. So I hope that they know that they can achieve them. So I think it has a small part, hopefully.
Your mindset when you are playing chess has been compared to the likes of MS Dhoni, and staying very calm. So how do you prepare yourself? In crunch situations, we saw Gukesh having a mental trainer in. So how do you prepare yourself? Going into such big matches, big games. Like, what is your mindset at that moment?
I think one thing that has helped me a lot is that when I was younger, I used to play a lot of youth events where there were pressure at the end because there were either a gold medal or you don't get a medal at all. So I think that has really helped me to manage crucial moments now.
What was your toughest match in the competition?
There were two. I think one was against Zurjana, and obviously the finals was quite tough.
Any conversations with Humpy after the finals?
No, I think we were both quite exhausted after that, so we just congratulated each other.
Thank you so
Finally,
much.
did you get the time to eat that?
I did not.
And light question, I just want to know about how do you decide what to wear, because your style game was also very to the point in the whole tournament, and your nail paints, that particular design was talked about. Do you feel confident when you are dressed in a certain way and when you have that particular nail paint? It adds to your confidence.
Maybe, I'm not sure. I just do it because I think it makes me happy. So yeah, I spend much less time than people think I actually do on it. But I was just wearing whatever I felt comfortable in, and then there was a lucky dress, so I went with it.
What to youngsters you will give to come more to this sport?
Sorry?
One message to youngsters that they will take more seriously chess.
I think I would just say that they should focus on their performance and not on the results. Very cliched advice, but I think it actually works. And you need to give your best even at your failures, and don't lose hope.
Thank you so much, Champ.
Thank you. Thank you.